Welcome back, fans!
And welcome to Ultimatum City, the home of an all-new event for Scrapyard Diecast Racing.
And with an all-new event comes all-new rules. And these are the rules to the Ultimatum. 4 racers enter each race. Each racer's positions are chosen at random. Each racer continues until they lose. Only one racer leaves victorious. There will be 4 races per season. At the end of the season, the 4 race winners will race to declare an overall season winner. And at the end of 4 seasons, each season winner will face off to find the Ultimatum Grand Champion. This might all sound confusing now, but trust me, it'll get easier and way more exciting as this event continues.
And we've decided to kick this event off in a big way, featuring vintage cars from the days of Hot Wheels past. So let's get into it and meet today's racers.
Our first racer is Michael Brown from Eugene, Oregon in the USA, driving a Larry Wood Motors Classic. It's the 1980 van, better known to the world as Inside Story. And it says here, Michael works as an interior designer. But I think he missed his calling, because the way he painted the outside of that van, he'd probably be a millionaire as an exterior designer. And his race position will be number 2.
Our next racer is a physical therapist named Alexander Cruz from Santa Fe, New Mexico in the USA. And he is in a car that's very near and dear to my heart. It's the 1981 Chevy Citation X11. Al, what you and the fans may not know is my very first job as a broadcast journalist was covering the Citation X11 when Mr. Crane allowed General Motors to test them at the Scrapyard Proving Grounds. I could still remember my reporting like I did it yesterday. The Citation X11 improves on the standard Citation with its 135 horsepower high-output 2.8-liter V6. Oh man, those were the days. But today, Mr. Cruz's race position will be... number 1. He'll be starting us off in round 1 in the pole position.
Next up, we have another Larry Wood Motors Classic. It's the 1996 Tall Rider. And what a perfect name! Look at the ground clearance on that van. It barely fits on screen. Anyway, that behemoth is driven by Lucas Hall from Durango, Colorado, right here in the US of A, where he very, very obviously works as a mountain rescue ranger. And his race position will be number 3. Now, as luck would have it, we already know, by process of elimination, that the last racer will be number 4. But fans, what you don't know is we have a special driver.
What do you mean, Al?
Well, we wanted to kick this event off in a big way, so one of our very own employees has entered the event.
Oh no, Wild Bob is not allowed to drive in our races.
No, it's not Wild Bob. It's Eddie the Eel Armorsana from the safety crew. And longtime fans may recognize him, or at least his hands, from our unboxing and DIY videos. And not only is he a special driver, but so is the car. Since this is a vintage race, the Eel took the Camaro that's usually front and center in Clunker Canyon and did a complete resto mod. And look at just how beautiful that blown 1984 Camaro looks. Man, the safety crew may not be the world's best safety crew, but they sure can bring a clunker back to life.
Great! Now let's bring this event to life and get up to the starting gate and get this race started. Here we are at the starting gate in Ultimatum City. Up first, having drawn number 1, it's Alexander Cruz in the Citation X11. And 1 lane over, having drawn number 2, is Michael Brown driving Inside Story.
And if you're a longtime fan and things look a little different up here on the roof, well, you're in for a treat. We changed up the track and added some surprises. And for new fans, don't worry, we'll bring you up to speed once we do the replay. But for now, let's just get to that countdown.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa, Inside crashes. Citation makes it through.
Citation X11 over the jump.
Citation picking up speed.
He's across the line and hard into the tires.
Wow, I need to get to that replay now, Barry. Well, here we are, all the way at the top of Ultimatum City, and we call this part of the track the roof, because it's on top of a roof.
Wow, pure genius. Did you come up with that all by yourself, Al?
I sure did. No help at all. But you know who needed a whole lot of help? Michael Brown driving Inside Story, because from the camera in Beacon Hill, we could see he went off the track and into that building at full speed.
That looked horrible, Al. Let's see it again.
I mean, I know our videos aren't known for many turns, so he must have seen our all-new track section that we're calling the Sidewinder, and he must have been so shocked that he drove right off the track. And if you look into the upper left-hand corner, you could see him go right into that building and go up in smoke.
Ha! That looked horrible, Al. Let's see it again. But then from our all-new jump cam section, we could see that Alexander Cruz in the 1981 Citation X11 is all alone. I think he was pretty stunned by what happened to Inside Story, and while he was able to get over the ramp, he didn't do it with much speed or height.
Well, in his defense, it's not every day you race against someone who explodes while crashing into a building.
But it seems like the Citation X11 was able to shake off any jitters and get back into the game because he crashes into the safety tires as a result of actually accelerating down the full length of the boulevard.
Yeah, we know that name is a carryover from our other races. But look at that scene. This time we actually are racing on a boulevard.
And speaking of carryovers, with that win, Alexander Cruz will carry himself and his Citation X11 over into the next round.
And Michael Brown becomes the first casualty of the Ultimatum.
Al, don't say casualty.
I didn't mean that kind of casualty. I just meant he has no chance of moving on, and his place is dead last.
Forget it, Al. You're not helping. Just hit the title card button to start the next round. We are back at the roof for our second matchup. Our new challenger, Lucas Hall in the Tall Rider, is now in the pole position, shifting our round one winner one spot to the right.
Well, now that the secret of the Sidewinder is out of the bag, let's see if Lucas Hall will be the first successful van to make it around the turns.
Al, that van is so high it looks more suitable to make it over the turns than around them. But there's only one way to find out. Hit that countdown button.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off! Lucas Hall flips!
X11 makes it through!
The mountain rescue needs rescuing!
Citation over the jump!
Lucas Hall still possibly on fire!
X11 rubs a wall and is across the line.
He's across the line and hard into the tires again. Time for another awesome replay, Barry. The head of our graphics department, Mel 1, has seen all the trouble these vans are having, and he just sent out an idea for a new tournament. And look, he already texted me a logo. We're gonna call it Vandalism. Get it? It'll be great.
Two things, Al. Number one, focus. We're literally in race one of this new tournament, and you're already thinking about the next one. Number two, that's actually a really great name for a tournament, Al, and you just gave it away for free on the internet.
That's copyright Scrapyard Diecast Racing. There, I called it, see? Look, I even put that little circle in a C thing around it. We own the name now, Barry, because it's an automatic copyright if I call it within 3 seconds.
I don't think that's how that works, Al. And apparently another thing that doesn't work is entering a van into the Ultimatum.
Right! So far, no van has been able to survive the Sidewinder.
That tall rider goes off the track and into the citations lane, and Alexander Cruz was hard on the brakes to allow Lucas Hall to flip past him and once again crash off the track. Then Lucas Hall's tall rider ends up on its side in a cloud of dark, billowing smoke. Then, for the second round in a row, Alexander Cruz is unable to gain much speed before he hits the ramp.
And for another round, we have a smoking van in the upper left-hand corner.
Finally, coming into the boulevard, the Citation X11 gets a little loose and rubs his fenders down the outside wall.
And for the second time, he goes full speed into the safety tires.
And the final thing he does for the second time in this round is put another win on the scorecard. And now we'll be saying goodbye to Lucas Hall as the Citation X11 moves on to the final round to see if he'll be the first ever racer to survive the Ultimatum.
Or if he'll meet defeat at the famous gloved hands of Eddie the Eel from our very own safety crew.
We are back at the top of the roof for our final round. The Citation X11 is in the pole position with 2 wins under his belt.
And our hometown hero, Eddie the Eel, is in lane 2, looking to deliver an upset and bring the first ever Ultimatum trophy home to the safety crew. You could do it, Eel.
Al, as professional broadcast journalists, we're supposed to be impartial and not pick a favorite to win.
Oh, I know that, Barry. I'm not picking the Eel to win. I just really, really hope the Citation loses.
Al, good luck to both racers.
3, 2, 1, go!
Last one!
They're both through!
Eel in the lead!
Eel across the line!
Whoa, no fair! Late hit by Alexander Cruz after the line.
Relax, Al. Let's take a closer look at all the action in our last replay.
I know you have a special place in your heart for the X11, Mr. Impartial, but that hit on the Eel was way after the line.
We'll get there, Al. But for now, we could see the X11 had a slight lead at the beginning of Beacon Hill, but the Eel was able to close the gap. And the Eel kept going and actually had a few car lengths lead, leaving the Sidewinder. And from the jump cam, we could see the Eel was able to accomplish what Mr. Cruz has struggled with this whole race.
If you mean the Eel delivered a massive jump, you are absolutely correct, Barry. The only time I've seen jumps that high is when we're all the way at the top of Rollout Mountain. But here at street level, that jump was just massive. And I think that got under Alexander Cruz's skin because he cuts across the track and tailgates the Eel across the line and then slams into him full speed after the line, causing a massive fireball. I mean, look at that. That has to be against the rules.
Al, you're the one that made up the rules for this tournament. You just read them a few minutes ago.
Oh, right. But you gotta admit, it is kinda fishy that every single one of the Citation's opponents went up in smoke at some point.
Well, just like his opponents, Mr. Cruz's chances at running the Ultimatum also went up in smoke. Because with his win, Eddie the Eel Amarsana is the first ever Ultimatum winner.
And not only does he bring the win home for the safety crew, but as the winner of race 1, he's in the season finals, where he'll face the winners of races 2 through 4. Great job, Eel. Way to close this one out. I mean, I hope he can make it to the finals considering his car just exploded.
Relax, Al. The Eel is a professional and a member of our safety crew. I'm sure that will buff right out. And from buffing out, we're moving to closing out. Because it's time for us to close out this race and say goodbye.
So what did you think of our newest event and our latest track? Do you love the Sidewinder as much as I do? Please leave us a comment below to let us know what you thought.
And be sure to join us next time when it's cars vs. trucks and the Ultimatum will decide which one comes out on top.
But in the meanwhile, be sure to check out our playlist to catch up on all our other tournaments and events. And if that's still not enough Scrapyard Diecast racing action for you, go check out our Shorts channel and subscribe.